Nikola Tesla was more than just an inventor. He was a visionary. He saw a world that others could not imagine. While his peers were busy with the mechanics of their time, Tesla was dreaming of something deeper. He looked past the solid objects around us. He saw beyond the gears and the wires of the industrial age. To him, the universe was not a collection of things. It was a grand, cosmic orchestra. He famously said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." This was the core of his extraordinary worldview, a perspective that saw everything as interconnected and alive with unseen forces. This idea was revolutionary. In Tesla's day, science was focused on the material world. It was about atoms and molecules, solid things you could touch and measure. But Tesla's mind operated on a different plane. He believed that everything, from the smallest speck of dust to the largest galaxy, was vibrating. Each object had its own unique frequency, its own song in the cosmic symphony. He imagined a future where we could tap into this universal energy. He believed this energy was all around us, a limitless source of power waiting to be harnessed. This wasn't just about electricity, it was about understanding the fundamental nature of reality itself. Tesla's vision was not just a scientific theory. It was a deeply philosophical and spiritual one. He saw consciousness and the physical world as intertwined. For him, the human mind was also a receiver and a transmitter of these vibrations. Our thoughts, our feelings, our very essence were part of this universal energy field. This meant that we were not separate from the universe. We were an integral part of it, constantly interacting with the energies that flow through everything. He dared to suggest that our inner world could influence the outer world, a concept that was far ahead of the scientific understanding of his era. This perspective changes how we see ourselves. We are not just biological machines living on a rock floating in space. According to Tesla's wisdom, we are beings of energy. We are resonating, vibrating entities participating in a magnificent energetic dance. Our bodies are temporary, but the energy that animates us is part of something eternal and vast. This was Tesla's forgotten wisdom. It was a message that the universe is not a cold, empty place. Instead, it is a living, breathing system of interconnected frequencies. And we, as conscious beings, have a role to play in this incredible symphony. For many years, Tesla's ideas about a universe of vibration were seen as eccentric. They were the musings of a brilliant but perhaps overly imaginative mind. Mainstream science continued to focus on a world made of solid, predictable particles. But then, a new science emerged in the 20th century. It was called quantum physics. This new field began to explore the strange and wonderful world of the very small, the subatomic realm. And what scientists found there was astonishing. They discovered a reality that looked much more like Tesla's vision than anyone could have predicted. It was a world that defied common sense. Quantum physics revealed that the building blocks of our universe are not tiny, solid balls. Instead, they are strange, shimmering clouds of potential. Particles can exist as both a solid point and a spread-out wave at the same time. They are, in essence, vibrations of energy. This discovery, known as wave-particle duality, is a cornerstone of modern physics. It tells us that at the most fundamental level, everything is energy. The solid chair you are sitting on is not truly solid. It is a collection of countless atoms, each one a whirlwind of vibrating energy fields, all held together by invisible forces. Furthermore, quantum physics introduced the concept of entanglement. This is the idea that two particles can become linked in a mysterious way. What happens to one particle can instantly affect the other, no matter how far apart they are. Albert Einstein called this spooky action at a distance. This suggests a deep, underlying connection throughout the universe. It hints that everything is part of a single, unified whole. This aligns perfectly with Tesla's view of an interconnected energy field. The universe is not a collection of separate things, but a seamless web of relationships and influences. This modern scientific understanding gives new weight to Tesla's old wisdom. He did not have the mathematical tools, or the experimental evidence of today's physicists. Yet, through intuition and profound insight, he arrived at a similar conclusion. The universe is not a machine made of matter. It is a thought form made of energy. It is a dynamic, vibrating reality where everything is connected to everything else. Tesla was not a mystic guessing in the dark. He was a scientific pioneer whose intuition was simply decades ahead of the experimental proof. His symphony is now the song that quantum physics is beginning to understand. If the universe is a field of vibrating energy, and we are part of that field, what does this mean for our daily lives? Tesla's wisdom suggests something profound. It implies that our own thoughts and emotions are also vibrations. They have their own frequencies. Positive feelings like love, joy, and gratitude vibrate at a high frequency. Negative feelings like fear, anger, and sadness vibrate at a lower frequency. We are constantly broadcasting our personal frequency out into the universe. And just like a radio tuner, we tend to attract signals that match the frequency we are sending out. This is the simple but powerful idea behind the law of attraction. Think of it like this. When you are feeling happy and optimistic, you send out a positive energy signal. The world around you seems to respond in kind. You notice the good things more. People smile at you. Opportunities seem to appear out of nowhere. This is because you are in resonance with positive outcomes. You are tuned to the frequency of abundance and joy. Conversely, when you are stuck in a state of negativity and complaint, you broadcast a low-frequency signal. You may find yourself attracting more problems, more difficult people, and more reasons to feel bad. You are tuned to the frequency of lack and struggle. This idea is not new. It is found in spiritual teachings from all over the world. Many traditions speak of the power of faith, belief, and a positive mindset. They teach that what you hold in your heart and mind has the power to shape your reality. Prayer, for example, can be seen as a way of focusing your intention and raising your energetic vibration. It is a conscious effort to tune into a higher frequency of hope, healing, and divine connection. Good deeds and acts of kindness also raise your frequency. They fill you with positive energy and send that energy out into the world, creating a ripple effect of goodness. Therefore, we are not passive victims of circumstance. We are active creators of our reality. By taking conscious control of our inner world, we can change our personal frequency. This involves becoming aware of our thoughts and choosing ones that serve us. It means cultivating feelings of gratitude for what we already have. It means acting with kindness and compassion towards ourselves and others. When we do this, we begin to align ourselves with the positive, creative forces of the universe. We are not just wishing for a better life, we are actively vibrating in harmony with it, drawing it towards us, just as Tesla envisioned. For centuries, science and spirituality have often been seen as two separate paths. Science dealt with the physical world, the measurable and the observable. Spirituality dealt with the inner world, the realm of faith, belief, and meaning. They seem to speak different languages. Science spoke of matter and forces, while spirituality spoke of consciousness and a higher power. But the wisdom of Nikola Tesla, now echoed by the discoveries of quantum physics, suggests that these two paths may be leading to the same destination. They may be two sides of the same universal truth. Tesla's vision provides a bridge between these two worlds. His idea of a universe of energy, frequency, and vibration is a scientific concept. Yet, it perfectly supports the spiritual idea that our consciousness can influence reality. If our thoughts are energetic vibrations, then the spiritual practice of prayer and positive thinking becomes a scientific act of tuning our frequency. The spiritual law of cause and effect, or karma, can be seen as a law of energetic resonance. The energy you send out, through your actions, thoughts, and words, is the energy you attract back into your life. The two worlds are not in conflict, they are in harmony. This unified view empowers us. It tells us that the tools for creating a better life are within our reach. They are both scientific and spiritual. We can use the spiritual tools of faith, prayer, and meditation to focus our minds and elevate our energetic state. At the same time, we can understand this process through a scientific lens, recognizing that we are adjusting our personal frequency to resonate with more positive outcomes. We are not just hoping for a miracle, we are actively participating in the creation of our reality, using the fundamental laws of a vibrational universe. Ultimately, Tesla's forgotten wisdom offers a path to a more integrated and powerful way of living. It reunites the logical mind with the faithful heart. It shows us that the universe is not a random, meaningless place, but a responsive, intelligent, and energetic system. By understanding and applying these principles, we can move beyond feeling like victims of our circumstances. We can become conscious creators of a life filled with more peace, more success, and more joy. We can learn to tune our own instruments and play a more beautiful song in the grand cosmic symphony that Tesla first imagined.